Hello everyone, Squirrelcore here, and so I was just quickly taking a look at the Stirling generator there, seeing how expensive it would be. But so what we are doing today is we're starting right off with fixing my mining problem, which is to say I'm getting kind of sick of mining. Now, either I got this the right way or the wrong way. Let's see if that's right. Yeah, it is. So what I have here is two wheels. This should produce just enough energy that it gets tossed through this system. And either I got this right or I got this horribly wrong. We're building a quarry. We're also going to get the large quarry upgrade, maybe, I don't know. The quarry itself is actually dirt cheap to make. Something about this mod is like, just have things. Anyhow, I'm starting to get sick of mining. Like, I don't do it myself anyways. I use the minions from the minions mod to do it. But yeah, I'm just sick of doing any work myself at this point, because I have to go down there and I have to watch them, and it's starting to feel like an inconvenience because it's so that I have to go and check on it kind of mentality. What else do I need? I don't know why this upgrade is so cheap. Don't feel like it should be, but whatever. Now early on, this is actually going to involve a lot of manual work of emptying it, but I feel like I should at least bounce. Yeah, so that's bigger. Far bigger. That's the proper placement. This is going to be rather slow. I plan to slap a Stirling on the end here, probably. Since we're perpetually in creative mode or in cheat mode. I'm also going to admit I do often cheat things in off camera, not like in a cheating way, but the reason I do it actually is for testing layouts to see how things add. We'll just live with it. We're gonna give ourselves some coal. Free block of coal. I know I don't have the iron for this right now, but it's still pretty slow even with that. Yeah, it's like in 3. This is one of the hardest things in the game to power. It's big, it's slow. and we're actually going to reduce its size a bit because I want to get down. This is going to start providing the materials we need. That's going to be our future plan. There's really no good way to power this, like, yeah. You could set one of these up and just stand here like this. But, you can actually work everything manually, like, if you wanted to. If you look at this thing actually no, we don't have everything we need for that right now. So there's no point on trying to do what I was about to think of. But if I wanted to, I could probably find a way to make a smelting farm. A smelting rig, set up some charcoal, mass-produce charcoal, and feed charcoal into a sterling. Okay, so why was I here? Mostly because I've been slowly working on things. Like, oh, here's an example of where things got cheated in and immediately deleted, is I wanted to see what would be a nice placement of items. So I cheated in a couple of these just to see how placing them would work. See how things were the most efficient way I could cram them in while it's still looking nice. Then I go and actually make that many. I had the ability to make more than I did actually, but I didn't actually make more than I needed. Just for this nice design. I'm not carrying this stuff on me, I need. So yeah, this is... I haven't done much. It's more of a matter of tell minions to mine and then let them mine. Now hopefully this new system here will fix that issue for me. The work to get a worker is a little bit more than it has been in the past. Like, you need pork chops and chicken now. I don't know how I feel about that. I was gonna look into a courier, but no, I don't think I will. What is on my to-do list today? Actually, what I think I'm likely to do is I want to look into moving items around, because that's becoming more of a necessity. Why do I have one of these? I made it. Why is it in my hand? Okay then. So, yes, we're getting down to where we start getting cobblestone as well as dirt. Once again, it's I'm in a weird state in this game where I can't do anything quickly. I can do it slightly. I can do something slightly faster manually, but the speed gain from the manual isn't much, and I'd rather just be planning things out. Like here we are in the in my tree. I'm a little squirrel in a tree. How fitting. And I'm starting to end up with a lot of stuff in some of these. Actually, what I want is here. We do still have to go to the Nether. Let's see what it takes to get obsidian. We're stuck going through arcane, yada yada. I do need to install a map before I do much exploring. And I would like to be able to start getting workers going. So let me think. No way to make pigs in this pack. Sometimes you can just make pigs. A lot of mods like to add weird things like just here, make an animal. I know if I go looking, there's a bunch of world gen that adds things like animal purchases. Could kill a chicken and a pig, but I'd still need a oh, whoa, okay, hit the wrong button there. Pressing everything on my keyboard to find stuff. I can't see my keyboard right now, and my hand was slightly out of position. But see, here's iron. The whole purpose to setting this up was to start getting more iron. 'Cause I'm actually doing all my mining at a relatively low depth. And I don't get much iron down there. So we put in 3 iron here. We average out, so we get triple ores out of this thing actually. So if you look, hand crank torque generator. I think it might actually be one of the most expensive generators in the game. So yeah, we could start making more elaborate things. But I don't think there's much that we want right now. I got a fair amount of iron out of that. So iron actually isn't that hard for me to end up with a lot of. Like I could build the Stirling generator. You know what? I'm gonna keep collecting iron until I have enough for the Stirling energy generator, and then I'll be back then. Stirling generator. So see you then. Hello everyone, Squirrelcore here. And we're back. So it's a completely separate day since the last time I recorded. In fact, it's more than a week later, and we're still calling this whatever. What was it? Episode 2 or 3 we were on. Still calling it the same day, or the same episode though. But what I've been up to is really just getting some of this little stuff sorted out. I can't remember how much I said I was gonna do, but basically what we have now is we have this. We have a quarry covering a massive area, and where is it? How do I put up? Yes, we have a ProjectE installed. This is a mod I haven't played with before, but I actually understand a lot of how most of this works, because it's a Equivalent Exchange 2 clone, which was one of my favorite mods in the past. And well, with it I have plans. I also plan on putting in some Thaumcraft stuff soon, but I have the Thaumanomicon now. I plan on putting in a few things shortly, but anywho, I have some things I want to get out of the way first. So I don't know if I showed you this, guys, before, but this is a warehouse. I've used one in the past in my Empire Rising series. The warehouse is, if you know what a Planetary Logistics does with an AE network, the storage portion of this works the same as an AE network. It just doesn't have all the other fancy stuff an AE network does with the item transporting and that. But I have plans to make this do what I need it to. As it is right now, this is a very simple warehouse. Been having problems with these books disappearing, but I can do all the crafting I need to in here. I have plans for that. I made a few items off camera as I needed them while I was checking things out. One of which is this guy here. One of the things I'm actually going to need is ender pearls. So I need to farm for ender pearls, but I also need to be more careful about jumping from heights. So let me show you how this thing works. So you have to put on input. Then what you do is you type in, as you can see, I haven't got any ender pearls. It sorts things dynamically, but if I say berry, I'll take blueberries out. Now I have my blueberries. So, but what I need to do is I need to come up with a way to get ender pearls. There's not many renewable sources of ender pearls in this mod. However, if I look here, if I can get obsidian going and a philosopher's stone, which is dirt cheap once I get into the nether, I'll have it, and one ender pearl. Yeah. I think there's a recipe. There's also a recipe to craft ender pearls from iron. I'm not going to find resources so hard anymore. The mod does a reasonable job of calculating EMC values. I believe it's actually built off of, I looked at the code of it a bit. I do understand Java to a degree. It's not the language I'm best at. I've done very little with it. I have been slowly working on coding my own mod. But what I have noticed is it looks like, based on what I've read of Palomar's work, it's based off of Palomar's dynamic EMC system, actually, how it comes up with recipes. If I'm right, that means I could actually start giving it EMC values for anything I want in the game, and it should be able to come up with them. But, so I'm gonna actually come up with a way to get lava now. Actually, I'm gonna sleep through the night, come up with a way to get lava, and I'll be back once I have lava and a way to make enough obsidian to survive a night. So I'll be back then. Or not survive a night, enough obsidian to make another portal and a transmutation tablet plus 1 piece of obsidian, so I never have to make it again. You'll see what I mean. We just gotta get to the nether. Alrighty guys, so I've built us a nether portal. This nether portal is going to take us to, well, the nether. Haven't gone through it. Armored up. Man of steel gear. Let's just sort things out. Once we get through this nether portal, the plan is pretty straightforward. We are here first and foremost for glowstone. I also want to collect some other things while I'm here, but if I can get away with glowstone, I'm happy. We don't need, well, let's see what nether quartz is used for. Nether quartz is needed for very little for the most part. Yeah, I could use some. Yeah, we'll just send them out to grab a also, we do have blood magic, in case I hadn't said that in the past. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll probably get nether quartz and nether magic. They've worked better in the past than they are today. That's better. Okay. Sometimes it's weird to get them to mine glowstone. Now that they're collecting it for me, things will be easier. That should work. Yes, so I brought this table to abandon it because I can do that now. Sweet. I hate the Nether. I hate being here. I hate having anything to do with this place. But we are now done in the Nether. And night has already fallen. So we need smooth stone. Just a quick way to get rid of make up a bunch of smooth stone. I didn't get much obsidian. I basically found one deposit, which was down in my old mining area. This, for now, is going to be our work site. Never again do I need to roast up smooth stone. Out of curiosity, if I do that, yep. So that still works. Don't understand why I can't use this area over here, but whatever. So what I want to do now is make an ender pearl. This ender pearl, like that, and do that. If I do that and that, does that work? No. So I wonder if I do that. Yeah, that's exactly 8 ender pearls as I thought. That's a good number of ender pearls actually. So no. I know I just found it. There he is. Assembly hill. Oh, I have a vanilla crafting table I want. Let me see here. Trying to think how I make, what was, oh. I knew what I needed, I couldn't remember what it was called. So the assembly hill has some neat things that make it slightly better than that philosopher's stone I'm currently carrying around. I do have plans for ways to generate mana. But see, this can actually store recipes. For example, that... What can I use this in? That's right, I want a chunk loader, so if I do this, so here's all the recipes I can do with this. But let's see here. The assembly hill would allow quite a bit to happen, actually. Actually, this is the smarter way to do it. So if I do this, then that, take this basic chunk loader upgrade, thought that's how it worked, that's how I was assuming it would work. Research book. I might have to do some double checking, but obsidian, I need something with a reasonable amount of EMC that I can toss away. There we go. There's my deluxe chunk loader. 1, 2. Wait a second. Yes, I need to upgrade that. Where's my pickaxe? So this is more or less just I don't have to worry about my quarry anymore kind of upgrade. Basically I can go along like this, do that, move anything I want to keep on me down here, and do this. So some people will likely say I'm using an incredibly unbalanced mod, and they would more or less be right. Face facts, ProjectE is horribly unbalanced, but I'm not worried about balance. If I was worried about balance, the configs in this mod pack would actually be very different. Just looking at some things. Anyhow, my main focus for now is probably going to be actually I should look into Thaumcraft. Do I have how does that keep on happening? I do not have feathers, meaning I have to hunt down a chicken, kill it. I also need to install a map into this pack at some point, and get this pack, so that other people could get it if they so chose. All the things I should be doing with it. There we go, feathers. So I need scribing tools. That would do. So let's see. I want to see something. Yeah, that throws it on the ground. That's actually kind of an interesting way to craft. That could be useful for things I craft a lot of. Anyhow, have that. So let's look at scribing tools I'll need. Okay, how about sand and some cobble? We're gonna take that piece of obsidian, toss it in there. Take a piece of sand, quickly cook it up. Gonna show you a neat trick. So you see I got a piece of glass, right? One thing you can do is you can put a piece of glass in there like that and just pull it out, or you can make glass from stone. Turn stone into sand. There's a lot of things that only take 1 minute that are always in your way. Never have enough of it. So we got that, glass bottles. I want my pestle and mortar. Can never remember the order to go in. Yeah, that will do. Paper. Need more sugar cane. Yes, I know that's the height of laziness. So we don't have much here. Have gold. These 2 shards. Now what I should do, if I remember correctly, is the recipe looks like that. I need to understand sources of life, yada yada yada. Oh. Herp. This is designed with one thing to walk me off every time, isn't it? Victus. You have to actually craft Victus. Ah. That's something weird that the renderer is doing. So I need to understand things that move. How hard would it be to come up with wood? Good. So if I do that, and then ask for planks, From planks, go into here. Craft a boat. Toss the boat on the ground like so. I need to understand that move. What is there that moves? Doors? Well, there's the easy way to get it. Need to understand tools. You know, ouch, I need to understand. So I can't understand that, but what I can understand is that I'll need to understand iron, maybe. And glass, so. Yep, just as I expected. Okay. Humanus. To understand that, I need to understand beast. So, scan a cow. It's actually been a while since I've done this. I need to understand tools. Oh well. So guys, I'm gonna continue all this research off camera and I'll be back then. Actually guys, we are not going to cut there and come back. We are going to cut and stay off here on out. I just checked the record length and we are actually severely over time with this episode because I lost my sense of time for the episode. So I'll see you all next time and bye bye.